Hi, my name is Julie O'Leary. I'm from County Westmeath, Mullingar, and the procedure that I had got done from Moda Donna in Swords, Dublin was a breast augmentation. The decision when I started to make it about my breast enhancement and augmentation, it was something very personal to me. It was about the self-love. It wasn't about anybody else. My breasts had served me, my femininity, my birthplace into womanhood, and they also helped nurture my children. I had gained weight and lost weight, and my breasts were somewhat not what they used to be. And I made the decision that I wanted to restore them, to give them love, to give them back what they had given me and my children. It is very important for women to make these decisions for themselves, to trust themselves, and to fulfill their needs and desires of what they want in this life. And if I can be a friend to you in making that decision and pointing you in the right direction, I'm only too pleased to do that for you. I first booked my consultation in May 2024. Upon arriving to Moda Donna Clinic, I was still a little bit nervous until, of course, I entered the room and the secretary was very welcoming and I felt at peace. Then I met Dr. Donatus and I found myself feeling heard, secure, comfortable in his presence. He listened to what I wanted, and that was so important for me. And he helped me make the right decisions. And that's the reason I chose to go with this clinic. I didn't feel like a patient. I felt like part of the team and also a family, which is really important when you're making these decisions, because your breasts or any part of your body is so important. They're a big part of your life and you don't want anything to go wrong in any way. And if you feel nervous about something, it's not to be done. But my feelings were quite clear upon leaving that I had made the best decision and the right decision. And I felt so happy to be left in his hands. I found out about Moda Donna Clinic in Swords by a really good friend of mine that I really trusted. And when she told me how her surgery had gone and how they had made her feel during her journey through her surgery, just made complete sense for me to pick Moda Donna Clinic. Moda Donna gave me clear directions on what I had to do next. I was to travel to Lithuania and have my procedure done there. They had given me directions of Ryanair to have flights and accommodation, which made things so much easier for me. When I flew to Lithuania, I felt safe and comfortable because I had done my research about the doctors in Lithuania, and they are the top class doctors in the world, which made me feel even more at peace. The hotel that they had directed me to go to was absolutely stunning. They were very kind and caring and tried to help me in any way possible that I needed, and even helped with my transport by helping me download an app called Bolt, which brought me from one destination to another without having to speak Lithuanian, which I was lost for. The travel from the hotel to the clinic was literally 5 minutes in a taxi, and the expense was very, very little. When I got to the clinic, everybody was so kind, so understanding. My bloods were done there, which made things so much easier for the doctors and myself as well 2 days beforehand. After that, I got a scan of my breasts in the University Hospital in Lithuania, which was 10 minutes away from my hotel. And those results was given the same day, and made me just feel so relieved to have them and have the clear to go ahead. Once the morning of the surgery, I began to feel calmer, which kind of frightened me in a way because I didn't know why I felt so calm. And then it hit me. I knew I was safe and I knew I'd be okay. and the directions I was given was not to fly for a few days after, so I would be safe and okay to go, which made me feel like they cared about me, that I wasn't just some client that was coming in to be rushed out and sent away. The day before my flight, they had contacted me to come and for me to have a look over. And they did, and everything was fine. They gave me my medicines and my bandages and sent me on my way. And then all of a sudden, from nowhere, I had received a message from the clinic in Dublin asking me how I was. And that meant so much to me, that I wasn't just a number. The next few days went by quickly and I got my flight back and everything ran smoothly. I was really surprised on my recovery. But then again, when you put yourself in the right hands, recovery should be like that. After 2 weeks of being back in Ireland, I was asked to come back just to see how I was recovering by Dr. Donna. When I arrived, I was nervous, but I felt good, so I was assured to myself that everything was going to be fine. When the bandages was removed, he noticed that there was no one scarring. His job was so neat. I stood up for the first time without the bra, and I was shocked. I was back to me. Something had lifted from me, a heaviness of sadness. And I just was so grateful for his mastery and his preciseness and his kindness and his love. He gave me directions on how to exercise afterwards, what to do and what not to do, and to contact him if I had any other queries. I was so pleased, so much so that I have decided to have more surgeries done with Moda Donna Clinic in Swords.